2 days to Halloween, the hunt for the perfect costume is on. Matt Adam identifies as Cree. He says he's well aware of racism, but the problem is bigger than an offending outfit.
No worse discrimination than just dressing up as an Indian for a day, okay?
But some still don't get it. Over the weekend, the City of Edmonton manager showed off her non-Indigenous husband's costume on social media. A period-accurate Metis Voyager outfit, complete with moccasins and sash. And here's what's wrong with it, according to this Indigenous reconciliation activist.
It's about the dominant culture interpreting what it means to be another culture without having to experience the racism.
Jimmy reproduced the pictures on her group's Facebook page, setting off a debate about cultural appropriation. The city's tried to define it with guidelines for its employees, asking them to consider points such as, do I plan to lighten or darken my skin color? Or the admittedly more vague, would any accessories be emotionally triggering to any communities? Back at the Halloween store, all a little much for Tanner Archuk, who identifies as Métis.
I would much rather have someone, imitate my culture and then forget about it entirely.
But this workplace expert says there are some obvious steps to follow.
We want to think about types of costumes that aren't attached to race, ethnic groups, sort of a history of trauma, or even gendered costumes.
Advice it seems the Edmonton manager will follow. She's apologized publicly for hurting Indigenous people. The city says it's accepted it. Rafi Wujikanian, CBC News, Edmonton.
Another controversial Halloween trend is taking a pop culture reference and making it sexy. There was an outcry on social media earlier this year after an online retailer gave The Handmaid's Tale a sexy spin. If you haven't seen the show, and you should, handmaids are assigned to elite families and they're groomed in sexual servitude. The company pulled the costume and issued a statement saying they never meant to offend.